Sometimes you're on top of the mountain, right? Everything is wonderful. Food tastes good, you sleep good. But up there on top of the mountain, it's bare. There's no vegetation. It's just rock, and it doesn't have a lot of much. So when you're on top of the mountain, there's not much growing going on up there. And that's the analogy here is you're not growing at the top of the mountain. Where do you grow? In the valley. When you're in the valley, there's all kinds of greenery and plush and the rivers. That's when you're going to grow spiritually. And you have to think about, what God is saying here. He is clearly, let us not be weary in well doing in due season. I'm in 6, and I want to go to 9. Let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we don't faint. Don't give up. Don't give up on your child. No matter how disrespectful they are. It doesn't matter if they've done terrible things. It doesn't matter if they're in jail. Never give up on them. Please remember that trusting his timing, he's going to call that child back. He did to me. I think of my own life. You've heard me talk about my mom and all that. She was my first Sunday school teacher, and I can remember. I knew God. I was taught from right and wrong, and I left the faith. I didn't leave not believing. I always believed, but I left. I wasn't as obedient. How's that? I wasn't as obedient as I should have been, but I was able to come back. So, maybe some practical advice when you're in a tough time with your child. Maybe you keep a journal for prayers and God's promises for your child. Maybe you keep a little journal.